from Faith's Adventures Raid. Welcome. And as the title suggests, today we will be taking you guys scuba diving. And yes, we do scuba diving on this stream and on this channel in some occasions, but today is a little bit special because we are currently in a marina here in Porto Heli in Greece, and we have been in contact with a local scuba diving school just downtown. Yeah, and they have been super friendly and have agreed to take us on a little private tour of one of their special dive sites. So we are actually going to be taken out and we will have the full diving school experience here in Porto Heli all together. And they are super excited and keen on taking us out. And they're really excited and interested in you guys as well. So it should be a really, really great day. I'm going to pause because clearly some of you guys are distracted by something else. Hi, Serenity. Thank you so much for the 6 months. This is our new crew on board. Gaspar has very endearingly named him Crackhead the Kraken.
Is Crackhead the head of
Crackhead, everyone's like, wow, that's so cute. I'm like, fucking diving is great. And they're like, oh, cute plushie.
Crackhead the
Crackhead the Kraken.
Crackhead the Kraken.
We brought him home from Athens yesterday.
Look at that, he's already making himself
He's already decided that that's his nook, so there you go. Hi, Claire. Sincerely, thank you so much for the 3 months resub. Yeah, so yesterday, as you guys know, we spent the last 2 days in... À vous, c'est ton doudou, Gaspard?
Non, il reste là.
Congrats being one more time in the French rewind yesterday. I hope this will bring many new followers. Yes, and for the French viewers in the chat, last night we had a massive win in the French streaming world. Gaspar TV and both of us actually had some diving clips featured on a massive French podcast talk show. And we had a full 1 minute feature at the end of the rewind segment last night.
And hoping that opens the door.
Yeah, they chose some really amazing clips. Both of us diving, some of the shipwreck, the lionfish even made a debut. So
someone said on my Discord, good thing we didn't kill.
Good thing we didn't kill that poor little guy. Yeah. So we got featured on a massive, big French talk show last night, and you guys should go back and check it out. I will share it as well tonight so you guys can have a look at what was shared. But
it's on my Twitter as well. Yeah.
Gaspar already tweeted it out. Anyway, so in the sort of form of diving and sharing diving, today we have the great opportunity to dive with John and Adonis from Porto Heli Scuba Club, and I think we got so lucky hooking up with them. They're super chill, really down to earth. Adonis is a young Greek instructor, and he's super excited to just have a great dive with all of us today. And John, the owner of the shop, is really cool and down to earth too. I think he has Canadian, like he's Greek, but has like Canadian roots. So, it's going to be a chill, good old time. And they're really happy to take us out because, well, firstly, what we're asking is a little bit weird. We're asking to have a really short dive, shallow, a really shallow dive. Calimera, a really shallow dive. Don't need to go too far. Don't need to like pull out all the magic tricks. We're here, we're instructors, we don't need to take care of it. It's going to be a great dive. The focus will be on an amazing day, and they're really excited to have an amazing chill day, not like just students or whatever. Today is all about the adventure. And I think they're happy that this will be the first official dive of their season. because I think they were saying they usually get a lot of beginner divers in. So they're like just happy to go out and just share the dive site. And
that's a dream first.
Yeah, so that's what I meant, Gaspar. It's going to be an amazing day because all of us are there knowing what we're doing and just having a good time and enjoying the dive rather than a student in a course and nervous divers and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's the most stressed person is me right now for the gear.
Yeah, the only stressful part is the way we will be streaming it, because obviously we're not streaming off the sailboat today. We are moving all of our stuff to their dive boat today. So the diving setup is slightly tweaked to be a little bit more portable, but I'm sure it's going to be okay. And we basically explained to them what we need to make the streaming part work. And they were like, yeah, that's cool. We're good. So they totally understand our very unique needs to make sure that the stream is good and that the dive will be streamed nicely. So that was like the one worry we had when we spoke to them yesterday, that they would be like not fully understanding, but they were just so chill. They didn't even like ask questions. They're like, yeah,
it's not
no
cheap.
Problem. No,
even
it's
though
not.
We're getting a discount.
Yeah, it's not a cheap. Like, we're obviously basically having a private dive, so we're going on a private tour. So it's going to be private tour prices. But yeah, they did say they will give us a discount on it. And the idea is that we're doing it today. Normally
and
Friday
they charge
on the Friday.
€500 a day for a private tour.
Yeah, 500 per trip, right?
Yeah.
Just Fair to give you an idea of what private dive tours cost. Yeah. It's not the shipwreck. We're going to a local dive site. We haven't been there before. So it's also kind of cool because it will be our first time at this dive site, but with a local dive school who knows the site. So they'll be able to guide us and show us the dive site properly because they know the area, right? So that's why for me it's exciting, because we're going with the people who know the place, who know this dive site. So they'll be able to lead us to all the great places. They know where to like send us off. So that's why this is really cool. We're getting the local knowledge, right? So it's a dive site. You guys will get the briefing, and we told them like the viewers will love a good like real dive briefing. So we'll ask John or Adonis to give like the real dive briefing before we go in. So they'll give you the breakdown of the dive site and what we should expect for the day, which is always really fun and a great way to know what to expect when you go underwater. So before a dive, you're on your boat with your instructor or your dive guide. First thing they do is brief you on how the dive goes, because as I saw in chat, how do you communicate underwater? So the more you get done before you go diving, the more you are understanding of what to expect underwater, and you can go through hand signals and practice hand signals on the surface so that if you do need to communicate with someone underwater, you guys understand which hand signals were what, depending on what you agreed on at the surface, that kind of thing. Have a great dive, and at the end of the dive, obviously a great debrief going, yeah, man, that was amazing. Did you see that? Do you remember when that happened? Did you see that? How cool was that? Man, that was so much fun. High five. So so I'll let them break down the dive site for you and a little bit of a story of the dive site. But it's not that far. I think they said with the boat, it's like just 10 minutes away. So just a little trip on the dive boat. We'll get there and set up, and, you know, because it's just us on the boat, we don't have to rush. We don't have to worry about anyone else, and we just go at our own pace. Gaspar today is the pilot of the stream. So once Gaspar is ready with the dive set up, we can go in and dive. I'll be diving with you today, And then on Friday on the French stream, Gaspar will be diving with you guys. Yeah. So I'm very excited. Really good vibes from the dive school, which is super important, obviously, because as I said, what we're asking for is quite particular. So we need people to kind of chill and just go with our flow in that sense. Hi, Raj. Thank you so much for the 39 months. So everything has been set up to have a really good dive. So I'm very excited. Are you excited, Gaspar?
I'm very excited. You should wear your thing. It's 25th already.
Okay, so Gaspar is going to come in and say hi. I already have my bathing suit on, but I want to like add